much traffic. And you know what? I just booked a taxi just to get home. Oh, speaking of a taxi, I remember when I was in college, my professor had tasked me or assigned me to study the Taximan'S story by Catherine Lim. Let me just set it up on live so that I can read your comments and questions regarding it. Okay, so now we are live on our channel. So we have the first comment here. How did the story started? The story started when a teacher, who is the passenger, rode the taxi. And she stated to the driver that she will be going to Singapore University. So upon mentioning it, the driver suggested a faster route so that they can go on that place as soon as possible. So with that, the teacher gets curious. How many years have you been driving already? She asked the driver. The driver responded, It's been 20 years already. Just to sustain his family. So with that, the teacher asked, How many are you in your family? The driver answered that he have 8 children, so 6 sons and 2 daughters. With that, the driver even shared how different it is from before. So before, there is a one-child policy that is going on Singapore. However, now, the family are given the rights to produce children that they want to have. The driver continuously shares something to the teacher, and he even come to the point discussing how teenagers nowadays became disobedient to their parents, which again very different on the way how he lived before. One big revelation that he opened is how teenagers tend to wear uniform in the morning, but on their bags they have packed outfits like this. And when they go outside of school, they change their clothes and meet with American or European foreigners and do something that is quite disappointing on the part of the parents. And that is what we called the driver revealed that those teenagers rode the taxi just to get into the hotel. And what's more funny is that they pay a much greater amount of money than those normal citizens who even bargains with the price of the meter. He also added that it is very hard to trust nowadays because there's this one event or circumstance in his life that makes his trust broken. And that event is when her brilliant and excellent daughter, named Lei Chu, suddenly gets involved on teenagers doing those kind of deeds. As a normal reaction of a father, he hurted Lei Chu. So their neighbors are even stopping him from hurting Lei Chu. But, made out of anger, he cannot be stopped. So the story ended when they have arrived already at the teacher's destination, and the teacher even asked the driver to wait for her. But the driver answered that there are lots of passengers who are waiting for him. If you want to delve further on the full copy of the Taximan'S story by Catherine Lim, you may search for it on the internet. Again, I am just here to help you on giving you a brief synopsis or a plot summary regarding on the selection that was assigned to me by my professor.